Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, my most respected adjudicator, as well as my fellow opponents. My name is Ali Valencia, as the debater from St. Paul Catholic Senior High School with the NPSN of 205238007 as the opposition team. Now, today's motion is that Team House believes that school curriculum should highly integrate the use of AI like ChatGPT, AI design, and etc. during learning process instead of opposing it. So first of all, I would like to give more background onto this motion. Now, the use of technology in education dates back to the introductions of computer and educational softwares in the late 20th century. However, these tools evolved from basic programs like calculators to advanced systems as what we know now as AI or artificial intelligence. Now, AI or artificial intelligence is a technology that allows you to generate, classify, and perform tasks like image analysis, analyze data, make recommendations, understand and translate spoken and written languages, and etc. Now, the examples mentioned like ChatGPT and AI design has been used popularly by students as a shortcut to get their assignments done fast and easily, putting in mind too that these students can use this AI to learn a certain topic that they may not understand. Hence why that the motion of today's motion was brought up to discuss whether or not that the implementation of AI directly into classes will bring greater benefits than it disadvantages. While the government team may say that the implementation of AI is more cost efficient and that it won't directly impact the position of teachers, there's a lot of reasons of why that will be not the case if we were going to look of the long-term effects onto the curriculum. Now, first of all, that AI will actually introduce a monotonous teaching in the school curriculum. Why? Because actually teachers traditionally go through a specialized learning in order to understand their students' development process, their skills and disadvantages, and others. However, if AI was directly implemented into the procedures of learning in classes, it would only bring a standardized content delivery, where the AI-driven class will actually receive a standardized and one-size-fits-all to the students. It would lack the variation and in-depth way of understanding that the students would get when compared to traditional learning classes. An AI bot will actually give an almost exact explanation for every student, so the learning process will actually be more predictable and repetitive. This type of classes will actually be very inefficient as students tend to be bored and actually not pay attention at all to the teachers if it's too boring. And second of all, that this will also lead to both students and teachers to become more lazy. While students and teachers that are lazy actually exist in both worlds with or without the implementation of AI in classes, but the direct implementation of AI in classroom in the government's world would actually bring a higher rate of laziness in both students and teachers. Why? Because AI is actually like a shortcut. In artificial intelligence, in order to create something, both images or like literature, you only need to put a few certain key notes or keywords. So students would actually only be taught to input keywords into bots, and then it will create a long literature or an advanced art, so that this type of art or literature won't even be unique or hard to make, and that will actually lead into the third argument why, and that is it will actually bring inequality and ununiqueness. With the direct implementation of AI, students would only be taught to input keywords, right? Like what I've mentioned before. It's like unlike traditional art where the process, the methods, the risk of how you can't rewind anything, that you need to learn specific methods to make those. It will actually erase that uniqueness, and that actually the standardization of the students will actually create a thing like how students, like no students can actually be standing out in the terms of art. Because why? Then with this AI, everyone can make that type of literature, anyone can make that type of AI, so no students can actually bring up their own uniqueness, and that everyone will be standardized in that way. And actually the last of all is about the cost. The cost of AI may also come with hidden fees and subscriptions. If it were added to school fees, it will of course not be accessible to all schools, and it may be too expensive, especially for schools that are like in rural areas, so it can't be implemented for everyone, and it will actually create a very not stable scaling for schools and teachers. And that is why that we do not agree with the motion that school curriculum should highly integrate the use of AI like ChatGPT and iDesign, because not only it will bring laziness and illiteracy, but it will also make teachers more lazy, both and to the students too, and that it's actually not fair for all students and teachers as well as schools. And this is all I would like to say. Thank you.